More than 43 million Americans have some form of mental health issue, and we tend to talk about it a lot more as we approach the holidays. But how do you bring kids in on that conversation and make it easier for them to discuss what they might be experiencing? Kristen Denzer is the CEO and founder of Tierra and Cantata Childcare Services, and she's going to help us out with that. Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning.
So you have four kind of areas that you focus on to help kids have this conversation about mental health. And your first one is normalizing emotions. What do you mean?
Yeah. So, growing up, kids really look to their surroundings, their parents, about how to handle how they're feeling with things. And so as an adult, modeling that behavior of being able to name how you're feeling, name emotions, and normalizing that is really important. And so, for example, as adults, we get busy, we forget to do things. So if you forgot to mail, their grandma, your mother, a birthday card, talking about that in a way of, I feel sad and disappointed. I feel sad that I didn't get to send this on time. But I called grandma and I told her how much I wish I was there to celebrate with her. And I felt much better once I talked to her, really kind of vocalizing that process of how something happened and it made you feel, and then how you felt better because you did another step. Really helps see that it is completely normal to have emotions. There's names for them, and kind of how to grapple and work through those so that you do feel better.
Next, you have creating a safe space to chat. How can parents do that?
From a really young age, creating a relationship based on open communication and trust is key. And so doing, and you wouldn't necessarily use this word with your child, but doing almost like trust exercises with them. So, if they say broke a picture on your shelf, instead of being like, I can't believe you did that. How could that, instead just saying something more like, I'm disappointed with this, but how did this happen? And then if they're, say, oh, we are running around, say, oh, how do you think this could be prevented? And okay, let's clean this up together. And, if you didn't know they did it and then they told you, trying, instead of being like, I knew it was you and getting upset, just saying, I really appreciate you, coming and telling me this. And, let's just figure out a way to prevent this in the future.
We need that reminder sometimes that our reaction is not at the same level as a kid's reaction. Their emotions are not where we are. Then also not just creating a safe space emotionally, but you're saying the physical environment matters too.
Trying to keep the environment as technology limited as possible, especially when kids are really young, and then being really intentional about kind of the day-to-day. So, when your kids are really young, looking at books where it talks about emotions or circumstances that they could encounter, for example, inappropriate touching. There's some really amazing books now on that where it's for their child and it has that situation. And then you can talk about that, like, has that ever happened to you? Like, okay, if that happens, this isn't your fault. Come talk to me right away. And those sorts of things help kind of open the door for them to feel like they can talk to you, especially if that's happening to them.
Your fourth point is to be an advocate.
Sometimes parents will be like, oh, I struggled a little bit maybe with paying attention, with ADHD. I struggled in school paying attention, and, you're fine. You'll get through it just like I did. But why make things harder than they have to be? And we don't know, as unless we're a psychologist or a psychiatrist, we don't know. And so it's always best to really just be an advocate and take them to get the help they might need. Advocate for them at the school if you know about bullying. I mean, really just be an advocate in general when they tell you things, and take a proactive approach.
Every kid is different, and it is always okay to ask for help. Kristen Denzer, thank you so much for your time and for your guidance on what can be a tough conversation with kids and making it just a little bit easier.
Chris, thank you so much for having me.